when you're in closed maps on Extinction, the Maz rocket, you get 3 shots, and each shot turns into 5 missiles that will lock onto 5 different targets, 1 to 5 different targets, and hit them. And it's really good for also clearing out a room if you're on the opposite side. It's also good for taking on rhinos and mammoths. Sentry guns, when fully leveled up, they have armor-piercing ammo, and you can place 2 of them, and they'll last for quite a while. Um, and also, when they're leveled up, they'll have an increased fire rate and better range. These are good for distracting aliens because they will try to attack these things, and plus they count as another gun, basically protecting you. So if you're going solo, this place 2 of these suckers down, and they could cover you for a while as long as you cover them. Vulture. Now, if you've played Black Ops 2 or Call of Duty Ghost, you'll probably know what this is. Black Ops 2, you used to have to control this. On Ghost, it's automatic AI. It follows you around and shoots enemies. When fully leveled up, it does the same thing. On Extinction, it'll follow you around for quite some time when fully leveled up. It'll shoot enemies close and far away. It's always watching your back and sometimes your front. And when fully leveled up, it'll occasionally shoot a rocket, which will do quite a bit of damage against larger aliens. Equalizers. These are when the going get tough. They earn their name Equalizer because that's what they are. Portable turret. When fully leveled up, it's basically like a low down version of a Gatling turret that you would normally buy. I don't remember exactly how much it can hold, but it's alright. If you're by yourself, I wouldn't recommend using it, nor the grenade turret, because you're just sitting on it and you're pretty much a sitting duck. Grenade turrets, same thing, except it shoots grenades. When fully leveled up, it actually shoots rockets. So that's good for doing damage. Like, it's actually pretty good against rhinos. Equip it, place it down, and as soon as you see a rhino coming, empty all of it into him, and he'll die in no time. Riot shield. A lot of people I know like this because you can put it on your back and it will protect your back. Or if you're being attacked by a rhino, you sit in a corner and hold it in front of you. So it's pretty good to watch your back. I personally don't like it because it's just another weapon to swap through. The grenade launcher. You get 12 shots in total with heavy-duty grenades. Basically a portable version of the grenade turret. But, you know, you don't get quite as many shots, and it doesn't quite do as much damage. The 12 shots, don't be fooled. You don't get 12 shots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You get 6 shots, then you have to reload, which can take quite a bit of time to reload this thing. But once it's reloaded, you get 6 more shots to shoot. Death Machine. This is my personal favorite. When fully upgraded, you get a minigun with 200 bullets and incendiary rounds. And pretty much not much more to say on that. And if you have someone deploying incendiary ammo, it can regenerate the ammo on your death machine. Now, relics. You unlock a relic every time you prestige on Extinction. For how many times you prestige is for how many relics you can hold at once. You can hold all the way up to 10 relics. What relics do, they make things harder for you. Much harder. But you earn more teeth in the long run and more points. Um, so you could basically tell just by reading these, they can definitely hurt you. So unless you know what you're doing and you're really good, I do not recommend using these unless you're with guys who are really good and who can protect you. Um, Now I'm gonna move on to upgrades, armory upgrades. These things are awesome. Um, you got different ones. As you can tell, I have two classes. There's double class, which is 1,000 teeth. This is what the teeth are for. You spend them on these. And I'm going to tell you exactly what some of these are. I'm not going to go through all of them, but Hypno Knife or Rhino. You can use a Hypno Knife to turn a Rhino into a friendly. Those really big guys, they can be on your side now. Start with a locker key. Maps that have lockers, that can come in handy. Very handy. You basically can start off with a gun with all the attachments for free. Uh, Sniper Deadeye. If you're very fond of snipers, it is worth the 50 teeth because every hit's a critical hit, which means it's as if you were to hit them in a critical spot, which basically does more damage. I can hit a scorpion in the tail, and it does the same damage if I were to shoot him between the eyes. And plus, you earn more points and earn more cash when you kill them. With a sniper, of course. Let's see. The upgrades. Medic upgrade, engineer upgrade, weapon specialist upgrade, and tank upgrade. Medic upgrade puts this ring around the person of a green ring. And anyone who gets within the ring, their health instantly just goes straight up to the top. And if they're downed, they're instantly revived. And the medic also, his health also boosts up. And in some rare cases, if you time it right, you can even revive yourself using this. Engineer upgrade, basically you drop this crate that makes an electric field that keeps out all the aliens, and scorpion mucus cannot penetrate it. But it's stationary wherever it is, and all these upgrades can last up to about maybe 10 seconds, but they're definitely worth it. Don't get me wrong, they're worth it. Weapon specialist. Temporarily, your magazines, doesn't matter what gun you're using, you temporarily have unlimited ammunition, meaning you don't have to reload. You do more damage. You can temporarily see enemies through walls, and players near you also get an increased bullet damage. Now, tank, once again, my favorite, other than medic. Basically, you turn into a giant flare. All the aliens go attacking you, but you're temporarily invincible. And you have this red bubble that comes around you, and anyone who is in that bubble is also invincible. Nothing can hurt you. You're basically, well, pretty much what says invincible. Let's see, keep valid attachments. That's a big one. A lot of you probably know, you get a gun, get good attachments on it, now you want a different gun. Well, as soon as you grab it, you lose all the attachments and you gotta start all over. All those attachments go down to garbage. This makes it to where any attachment that's valid for the next gun you get, they transfer over to that gun, such as muzzle brakes, foregrips, sights. Let's see. Pistol arc attachment. It basically replaces the muzzle brake. Well, what it says replaces the muzzle brake of your pistol with an arc. If you don't know what an arc is, it's this weird blue thing that basically kind of turns your bullets into lasers, almost. And it increases your pistol damage drastically. They are dramatically increased in damage. And if you go dual wield, nothing's gonna stop you. Class frequency boost. That's just basically It makes it to where your upgrades, like your weapon specialist upgrades that I just told you about and all that, all your upgrades, they boot up faster because it can take them a while to regenerate. Vulture extended duration. The Vulture will last longer and it will shoot rockets 4 times more constant. Master Scavenger, this thing is a wonder. You can search up rare things like extended mags and arc attachments. An arc also is compatible with every single weapon except for the grenade launchers and rocket launchers. So it's compatible to every single gun. And extended mags are compatible to most of the guns. Cryptid Slayer ammo. Oh, and by the way, Master Scavenger, when they throw flares, they last like twice as long, 3 times longer, and their Hypno Knives, whatever the Hypno Knife, will last longer. Cryptid Slayer ammo. 500 teeth, yes, you're probably about to pass out, but it's all the ammos combined into one. It's all of these combined, but it has the benefits of this ammo, meaning what this says, you can max out everything and replenish within 20 feet of it. Arcing stun ammo, that's if you have stun ammo equipped or Slayer ammo equipped, this little electric thing will go from alien to alien nearby when you shoot them with stun ammo or the Slayer ammo. And when you shoot one alien, it'll damage aliens near it. You're gonna pass out on this one if you have a hard time earning teeth. A lot of people I know have already unlocked this, including myself. 1,000 teeth, double class. And when you put skill points into your class, it goes for both classes. I personally like doing tank medic usually. Sometimes I'll do tank weapon. But tank medic, you're practically invincible because your health regenerates super fast. You barely take any damage. And your health is doubled. And with tank and weapon, you're just made for dealing damage all the way around. So yeah, and then I'm just gonna go into maps. For those of you who are hasty on getting DLC maps, you got your normal Nightfall, as you can see behind me. You got, or excuse me, point of contact, not Nightfall. Nightfall is, it's a snow level. You have to fight this thing called a breeder. You have to fight it twice. Once to run it off, the second time to kill it. This is probably my favorite of them all levels. Mayday, this one can get very complicated and hard. And you got a whole bunch of new things called schematics. I'm not going to go into those. You can figure those out as you go along. In the end of this, you have to fight a Kraken, which is, you can ask a lot of people who have played this. It's probably the hardest boss of them all. Awakening, it's pretty fun. You be careful not to fall off the edge, because when you jump incredibly high, as if there's no gravity, almost, kind of like as if you're on the moon. If you've ever played Moon Zombie level on Black Ops 1, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Except on here, it's a little easier to control. And there's new aliens. What are they called? Gargoyles. They fly around and shoot at you. They can take you down real fast if you're not careful. This level can get very complicated. I still say it's, once you start to get through some areas, I'm not quite sure if it's as hard as Mayday. It might be just as hard. But the boss level on here is not far from point of contact. You basically have to hold off this thing while it charges. I guess you have to hold up these computers while they charge up for about 5 minutes, and then you have to get out of dodge. You have to run and beat the timer. Then Exodus, this one has my favorite boss level. This is where you actually make contact with the ancestors and you have to fight them. It's a bit different than all the other levels, but you have to fight these things called the ancestors. They're literally the toughest alien of them all to kill, except for the Kraken and the Breeder. You have to fight multiple of them. In the very end, you can fight up to 3 of them at once. Plus, this is the only level where if you do it right, you can use your skill points to maximize everything on your entire list of skill points. I think that's pretty much it. And then, one major thing, you're probably wondering how I got my character look like that with my title and everything. A lot of people don't know this until later on. You go to loadout, you can customize how your character looks if you push square under loadout. Exactly like multiplayer on Ghost customization. So yeah, basically, if you're like me, you want to go in and receive damage and just be the guy who's getting pounced on left and right, but barely getting scratched, and taking them all on, I recommend you do like me. You'd probably want to change your equalizer. But take what I gave you and what I said and do what feels right to you, how you play. Everyone's different. I know someone, all he does is weapon specialist and medic. Me, I do one of 2 things: tank and weapon or tank and medic. I never drift off from that. I'm always tank one way or another. Please stay tuned for part 3 of this video.